A growing movement that many hope will eventually lead to the demise of bottled water. The Federation of Canadian Municipalities voted today to urge its nearly 2,000 members to start phasing out bottles. As the CBC's Heather Robinson reports, some cities are already ahead of the curve.
Expect to see more of this where you live. Canadian municipalities are encouraging you to drink from the tap and take a pass on buying bottled water.
It's not a ban. We're just trying to educate our citizens and say the water that you pay in your city is good. Use it.
Chemicals in our water. You know about that, right? The fluoride in our water.
That's why we're fighting to preserve our territory, preserve our land. Because why? Our water sources are being diminished and destroyed as we speak.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Invasion. Wake up!
We're here because of you. We're here because you were there.
If you were to look in the newspaper and many mainstream articles today, look in the Hamilton Spectator or the Toronto Sun, they all state that fluoride is in the water to prevent tooth decay. In this video you will learn that that is a total lie. Fluoride is a poison. The 1984 issue of Clinical Toxicology of Commercial Products lists fluoride is a more poisonous than lead and just slightly less poisonous than arsenic. It has been used as a pesticide for mice, rats, cockroaches, and other small pests. Fluoride is measured in ppm, parts per million, or milligrams per liter when it is combined with water. Aquafina water contains 0.3 ppm of fluoride ions in the water if you just read the label. Elizabeth Richardson is a medical officer of health of public services who states in her document that was sent to the mayor of Hamilton City, Fred Eisenberger. Her document was called Assessment of Fluoridation of Water and Other Methods of Delivering Fluoride. It stated that Hamilton City drinking water contains 0.7 ppm of fluoride in it. Sicily, Turkey, and India has fluoride in water ranging from 0.7 to 5.4 ppms. Here the people that live in the village are chronically ill, while the other villages with no fluoride have no such illness. The villages that have the fluoride have the rate of stillborn miscarriages, premature aging, children have brown decaying teeth, fluorosis, skin is wrinkled and they look 60 at age 30 to 40, crippled with pain in their joints and hips. There is premature hardening of the arteries and loss of appetite and sex drive by age 30. In 1943 to 1953, United States, Bartlett, Texas had 8 ppm fluoride in the water. Neighbor municipality Cameron, Texas had 0.4 ppm fluoride in the water. The death rate was 3 times higher in Bartlett than in Cameron. The U.S. Center for Disease Control and the Safe Water Foundation estimate that there are 30,000 to 50,000 extra deaths a year in areas where there is 1 ppm fluoride in the drinking water. Fluoride at 1 ppm in drinking water damages the immune system by inhibiting the migration rate of white blood cells to infected areas. It interferes with phagocytosis, the destruction of bacteria and other foreign agents by white blood cells, and induces the release of superoxide free radicals in resting white blood cells. The overall effects of fluoride to humans. Fluoride increases our absorption of aluminum by 600%. Aluminum is a cause of Alzheimer's dementia found in elderly people. Fluoride is more poisonous than lead and also damages the mind-brain development of children. Bone damage and early signs of osteoporosis, unusual thyroid problems and immune weakening, higher birth defect rates, cardiovascular problems like arrhythmias, which is disturbances in the heart's normal beating pattern, kidney problems. Fluoride damages the DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. In mutation research produced by Proctor and Campbell studies published in 1989 showed that fluoride at least than 1 ppm caused genetic damage in hamsters. Studies made it clear that fluoride causes permanent genetic damage. Most evidence indicates that it acts on the DNA repair enzyme system. Damaged DNA and a slowed down DNA repair enzyme system is the reason why the aging effect speeds up. If the damaged DNA makes its way to a sperm or egg cell, the damage will be replicated and will lead to a birth defect. Damage to a DNA is responsible for tumors or cancers. It makes women sterile and has many neurological damages to the brain, but most importantly, fluoride attacks the hypothalamus, a part of the brain that controls emotions. They are also planning on poisoning our food through the Codex Alimentarius. The Codex Alimentarius was a commission created in 1963 by World Trade Organization and Food Agriculture Organization to develop guidelines for food, to make standards on food. Well, the standards under Codex Alimentarius is: every dairy cow on the planet must be treated with Monsanto's recombinant bovine growth hormone. This is a genetically engineered copy of a natural occurring hormone produced by cows. The Monsanto company is the one who manufactures it. Milk production increases by as much as 10 to 15%. The growth hormone has been known to cause breast, colon, and prostate cancers.
Got milk? Better yet, how about got cancer?
Under Codex, every animal must be treated with antibiotics and growth hormone. Literally every animal we eat that is controlled by them. Under Codex, it states that all food be irradiated. Irradiated means to heat with radiation or to expose to radiation. 176 countries agreed to ban the 12 worst organic chemicals known to man, which are called POPs.